Hey there and welcome back to Garfin's creation. Let's make these designer pancakes today. These beautiful looking pancakes are really very easy to make. Just need to follow some steps and you'll be making them perfectly at home too. The recipe is mentioned in the description box below. Let's start by checking out the ingredients first. So these are all the ingredients required to make the batter. We'll begin by adding an egg into a mixing bowl first. I have taken one large whole egg. I'll just break the yolk and then add the remaining ingredients. Into this egg, we'll be adding 1 teaspoon of castor sugar, half a teaspoon of vanilla essence and half a teaspoon of salt. So I'll continue whisking this till the sugar is completely melted and the egg is nice, light and a little fluffy. I have used a 200 ml measuring cup for this entire recipe. Now into this egg, I'll be sieving 1½ cup of Maida, that is all-purpose flour. Now we'll start making a thin batter out of this. And for this, I've taken 2 cups of room temperature water. 2 cups, that is 400 ml liters of water. Add the water gradually and keep mixing it till you get a lump-free batter. The batter need not be too very thick or not too very thin. Do not add all the water at one time. There will be little water left which we need to adjust it later too. So keep whisking it and break all those lumps till you get a lump-free batter. This will take a little time as you keep adding the water gradually. To achieve the desired consistency, we can also sieve this through a siever so that there are no lumps left. So now here you can see the batter has got nice and smooth. Kept adding a little water at the time. You can check out the consistency now. To keep this batter to rest for some time too. So later on too we'll need to adjust some water. So that was little water that is left. And just check out the batter. It's not too very thick, not too very thin. You can also check out the back of the spoon. This is how the batter has to be. I'll be just rooming 1/3 cup of the batter in 2 bowls. You can make any color for the swirls. Today I'll be using red and green food color to make those swirl patterns. You can add any food color over here. This is red gel food color. Add a few drops, stir it and add more if required. I'll be keeping both the colors a little on the darker side. Besides red and green, you can add any other colors too. Once all the colors are ready, you just need to let the batter rest for at least 10 minutes. So while this is resting, let's make the coconut filling. So I've heated a pan on medium flame and added 2 tablespoons of water into it. Next I've added 4 tablespoons of castor sugar. You can use any sugar or 1 cup of grated jaggery too. Stir it for a few seconds till the sugar is melted. Then be adding 2 cups of freshly grated coconut. Making this coconut filling hardly takes 2 to 3 minutes. So after adding the coconut, just stir it and add half a teaspoon of cardamom, that is Elaichi powder too. You also add rose essence or vanilla essence too. Keep mixing this till the sugar is completely melted and the mixture gets a little bit dry. So we just keep stirring this for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then into this I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of chopped cashew nuts. This is completely optional but it gives a nice crunch when you bite into the pancakes. Our filling is ready and it's nice and dry. So while this is cooling, let's prepare the crepes now. So after 10 minutes, just mix the batter once more. If you feel the batter is too very thick, you can add little more water and adjust the consistency. I have not added any water now. We will now pour the batter into a piping bag. This will help us to make those colorful swirls easily. So I'll just add a little of the batter now. While mixing the colors, you need to keep more of white and less of the color batter. So the base color, that is white, has to be more. After filling the piping bag, just twist it round and I'll just secure it with a rubber band so that the batter doesn't fall off from the other side. Fill another bag with the red batter too. You can also put the colored batter into a squeezy bottle if you do not have these piping bags. So now we are all set to prepare the crepes. For this white base, I'll be just adding a little more water to make it a little more thinner. To make the crepes, just heat a pan and just grease it a little with oil. Just snip off the tip of the icing bag. Just cut a very tiny tip of the icing bag. While doing this, you can keep the flame on medium to low. While gently pressing the icing bag, just swirl your hand around the pan to get this design. Mix the white batter again and you can check out the consistency. I just added a little water. So I've taken a spoonful of the white batter. Now just swirl the frying pan so as to cover the entire design. If the batter is thick, it becomes difficult to swirl it around. After making the red swirl, just wait for a few seconds and then add the white batter over it and cover it well. And then you will see that the crepe starts changing its color. From white, it starts getting translucent type. Even the sides starts curling inside. Cook this for about a minute and then you need to remove it out of the pan. No need to flip this and cook it on the other side. When you see the sides curling in, you can just lift it up and keep it out. I just flipped it over to show you the beautiful pattern that is created. For the next crepe too, you just need to grease the pan again. Just move the piping bag in the circular motion. Just a few seconds. Then you can see that the green also turns translucent. Stir the white batter again and then pour it over it and cover it completely. Swirl the pan again so that you get a nice thin crepe. Keep the crepes thin so that they do not break while putting the filling and rolling them. And once again, the sides gets curled up inside and it gets translucent. You can just lift it up and keep it out. Now once after you remove it out from the pan, you can just spread it over a napkin. So you can prepare all the crepes that way and then just spread it over a napkin and then stack them one over the other when you're able to handle them. This way the crepes will not stick to each other. So finally, let's start preparing the pancake. I've just transferred the filling into a bowl. You can select whichever side you want, which is more brighter. I prefer keeping it on the outer side, so I've kept it down. So on the other top side, I'll be just adding 2 teaspoons of the coconut filling. Place it towards one end and towards the center of the crepe. Then fold both the sides towards the center. And while still holding it, just try to hold that other end and take it towards the outer end. And with this, our beautiful swirl designer pancake is ready. So the first step is to make the batter not too very thick or not too very thin. And do not make the crepes too very thick or too very thin too. Crepes are thick, you find it difficult in rolling and they may also break. Once you finish making all the crepes, you need to make the pancakes immediately. Do not store it or keep it as they may get dry and they start cracking while rolling it into a pancake. So with the leftover green and red batter, I've also made some plain pancakes. I will be sharing the link of the previous pancakes recipe too, which I've made with Jaggery. I made beautiful designs there too. So do watch towards the end of the video. I'll be putting the link there. I'll share the link in the description box as well. So let's cut one of these pancakes and see. These pancakes taste best when eaten fresh. As these pancakes have got egg, do not store them for more than 2 days outside. So I hope you all like this video with this colorful swirl type of pancakes. Thanks for watching and I hope you all subscribe to Garfin's Creation for more such beautiful recipes. And this is my sister Glorian. We both have made these pancakes today.
Super. Wow, super.
Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon again in the next recipe too. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.